Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Sunday. It is Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2021. So first of all, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And so before we get into this video, a couple things. Obviously, as you can see, I have on my NASCAR shirt. It's boogity time today, so we will see how things go. But that's my boy, number 18. I root for him, and I also root for Ryan Newman. I root for Ryan Newman because Ryan Newman met my son many years ago when he was driving the Kodak car. It was like partly Kodak and then whatever other he was doing, and we had contacted them. I just want to tell a story real quick. We had contacted them, and my son was a Ryan Newman fan, so I contacted. We knew he was coming to Rochester. He was going to be signing autographs at Red Wing Stadium in Rochester. So I had contacted them, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll definitely do something." So when we got to the stadium, we got with the people, and I thought, they'll let us get up there, and because he'll be at a table or desk, and we'll be able to have a minute and have him sign a couple things so he could meet Eddie. They didn't do that. They brought us in the back where it was Ryan Newman and his wife, and he took the time with my son. They gave him a helmet signed by Ryan. Ryan Newman signed the helmet. It was a Kodak helmet thing, and signed a bunch of stuff and did some pictures and stuff like that. And I always had, see, here's the thing is, I know that's great PR for the drivers, but the fact that he took that kind of time for my child always meant a lot to me. Always did. So I've always had the utmost respect for Ryan Newman. I think he's a stand-up guy, and so I never ever forgot that. And so that really touched me. Eddie must have been 6-7 years old at the time, maybe. Something like that. My son's 19 now, so we're talking a few years ago. But so I always root for Ryan Newman as well. But Kyle's my guy. Kyle reminds me of Dale Earnhardt Sr., the way he used to drive. I respect that. I love that. I think he's a great driver. So he's my boy. So interesting. We'll see how it all goes today. I used to watch a lot of NASCAR with Richie. As you guys know, Richie passed away last year, and Richie was a huge Jeff Gordon fan, and so after he retired, Richie went to Kyle because that was my guy, and so I will be watching the races this year, thinking of Richie and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't want to get into that. I get too emotional. Okay, so. Anyway, also, I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m., so I would ask you all to join me for that as well. We'll have a great conversation and stuff like that. Okay, so looking forward to that. I don't know how I'm going to title it yet, but we will be live streaming tonight at 8, so I would ask you to please join me then. So let's talk about 700,000 people without power and counting, because the number will go higher. The storm that's coming through, and the thing is, it's not so much the snow aspect of it that is dangerous, it's the ice. They have ice all the way down into Louisiana because this Arctic trough has come down through Texas and in Louisiana and Mississippi and all those areas down there where they're not used to that type of stuff. Very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. And once you get up to a certain level of ice on the power lines, on the trees, you can have some seriously significant damage. Power outages, driving conditions are going to be very, very treacherous. And here's the thing too, which people don't understand. When you get down to like Louisiana, and I'm sure my followers that live in Louisiana will confirm this, you guys aren't prepared for dealing with ice and snow and those type of things. You don't have the equipment. You're not ready for that. You're just not ready. You're not prepared for those type of things because it happens so infrequently. That's why they don't have that equipment. So please, I'm going to really strongly encourage everybody, if you don't have to travel, please don't travel. because it's going to be very, very dangerous for you guys. And I just want everybody to be safe. I want everybody to have a good weekend and enjoy yourselves, but not risk your lives. Okay, so I'm going to really encourage you to be safe. I hope you guys are ready, prepared wise for power outages. More people are going to lose power because of this storm. Right now, that storm is down in that area. For us up here, we got a light snow today so far, but our part of the storm is going to hit Monday through Tuesday. So we have from, I believe it's 11 o'clock tomorrow a.m. through 1 p.m. on Tuesday. And they're talking 9+ inches of snow for us. And I know some of you are going to be like, oh my God, 9+ inches of snow. That's not a tremendous amount. We will be ready for that. We will be hunkering down. We will be keeping a low profile. And we'll just, I don't know if you guys can see here behind me. I got quite a bit of wood in the house already. I have Mom and Becky loaded up as well. Yeah, I brought more wood in this morning. We got the fire going, as you can see over here. It makes a huge, huge difference. And so, everybody's going to be more than ready. I'll load us up again tonight. And in the morning, I'll load us up again, because once that snow starts and miserable weather is happening, we're probably not going to be out and about. We're just going to hunker down and ride it out. But I would just please, anybody if you're not used to driving in the inclement weather and dealing with snow and everything else too, it's hitting a huge part of the country, and it's going to affect a lot of people. And I just don't want to see anybody die because of making a silly mistake. It's not worth it. And I'm going to tell you right now, with the icy conditions, guys, and you get down into the south, they don't have the salt and stuff like that to deal with that. You're going to have a lot of accidents. There's going to be a lot of people, not handling it well because they're not used to driving in it. And so you just don't. Please be safe. That I really want you guys to be safe. I really do. It's just, again, it's not worth your life. And so this storm is going to be going on literally for the next several days. Right now, like I said, it started, I think it started yesterday, like all the way down through Texas, and just, actually it was also out in, Oregon and out there as well. A lot of power outage. I think 300,000 people in that area were without power. So again, you're going to see more people without power. There's going to be inclement weather, unsafe to travel in. So hopefully you guys are ready. You're able to stay warm. Wool blankets, guys. If you have to, if you have power outages and it's cold, isolate yourself into one room. Make sure everything in there is as warm as you possibly can. If you have a extra tent, you can set that tent up in that room, and you can stay in the tent. Make it like a camping adventure for the kids so that they're not scared. And just try to ride it out as best you possibly can. Obviously, a lot of places in the south don't have wood stoves or fireplaces and stuff like that to stay warm in case of a power outage. Believe it or not, and it amazes me the number of people in the north that don't have a wood stove or an alternative way to stay warm, a Mr. Buddy heater or whatever the case may be. It amazes me the number of people that are just not prepared that way. And but it happens, and there's not a whole lot you can do. But anyway, so I want people to be safe. It's very, very dangerous to be out there, especially with the ice. And if you're getting, they're saying 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch of ice, and in some places even more. And there's like a whole swath coming up through, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, Washington, D.C., all that whole area there. And our part of it, we're going to get snow. That's what we're going to end up getting. So, and we get through this storm, which will be Monday, Tuesday. We catch a break on Wednesday. And then the extended forecast, is saying snow for us again Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we'll see what that one turns into, as we get closer. But, like I said, I want everybody to be safe. And be careful. Be careful out there. Again, it's not worth your life. It really isn't. So if you don't have to get out there in it, don't. Just don't. Um, you know, I'm gonna go hit the store today myself. Actually, what I'm gonna be, I'll tell you what I'm honestly gonna do. I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna take Heather shopping. So I want to make sure that they're squared away and they're ready in that aspect as well. So, but and she needs the help here and there. So that's what dads do, or that's what dads should do. Should say. I shouldn't say what dads. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's being safe. That's the most important thing. But you're talking, 700,000 people without power, and that number is just going to go up. And who knows how long, with an ice storm, how long people are going to be without power. Depending on the severity of these storms, you could be without power for quite a while. Okay, so just please be safe. That's what I want to encourage everybody more than anything else. These type of storms come, they happen, but I want you also to think about it at the same time while we're discussing this type of a situation. I want you to think of this in a post-event. This type of storm that you would have no idea that's coming, because there's no weather channel, there's no way to tell you that it's coming, and then this type of storm would hit in a post-event. Who cleans it up? Who opens up the roads? It's going to be up to individuals to do that at that point. Who's going to dig out? Who's going to remove all that snow? Again, you're talking about something very, very severe that can affect a lot of people, and you have to think about it in that way too. It's an inconvenience for us now in this day and age with everything, all the modern stuff that we have, and we can look at the extended forecast and go, okay, well, it doesn't look bad beyond this point, or whatever the case may be. But in a post-event, you're not going to know. So you need to think about those things and plan ahead for those type of things. Just sharing that with you is something that I thought's important. So I got Mr. Buddy sitting here, chilling out, relaxing, enjoying the warm weather, or warm wood stove. Miss Pandora is over here. Caesar's sleeping over there, and Hella is in her bed. They were out and about, running around playing in the run, and so they came back in, and now they're all exhausted, which is awesome because they're calm. So, but very low-key day here at the homestead. We're just staying warm. It's cold outside, overcast, again, snowing a little bit here and there. We deal with it. That's how it goes. It's that time of year. All right. So anyway, please, again, just be safe, be ready. I hope you guys are ready for the storm, and that you're doing the smart things. Okay. So anyway, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. We are one race called the human race, and I think people need to remember that. We all bleed red, regardless of race and religion. It makes no difference. They use those as tools so that we fight each other, which is ridiculous. If we can get beyond that, we're going to be in a much, much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Lastly, but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to accomplish, whatever you are trying to do in life, you can do it. The only person that's going to stop you from reaching those goals is you. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from that negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Don't listen to people telling you what you cannot do. Set your goals, and then go about making them happen. And again, only you can stop you from getting there. That's it. Nobody else. Okay? You set realistic expectations, and they will happen. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here from now. I will see everybody tonight at 8 p.m. for the live stream. I hope you all having a great day. I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.